Dan's not here right now. It's just Max. But this is 91 North, 95 South. We're here for all your basketball needs. WNBA, NBA, whatever you want, we got it. What you need, we got it for you. You know, we used to talk about all the different sports, but not anymore. Just ball now, baby. Only ball. Basketball.
All right, welcome back to 91 North, 95 South. I'm your host, Max DeMeza. I hope you guys enjoyed our little welcome back, or my little welcome back episode to the podcast. Since then, OG debuted. He's killing it. The Knicks are playing well. Defense is playing well. Deuce is playing well. Precious having a tough time adjusting. Got other podcast talk, and then a little movie talk for the end. I don't know why I've been coughing so much. I feel like I was coughing a lot last episode. But anyway, OG, man. OG Anunoby. He's been killing it on the Knicks so for. I got his stats ready so I can come at you with the numbers. So, for the season with Toronto, my man was shooting 48% from the field, 37% from three, averaging 1 steal a game with 15 points a game. Now on the Knicks, my man's 54% from the field, 45% from beyond the arc, 1.4 steals a game, 14.2 points. But hey, we're not going to hold that against him. My man's killing it. He's killing it. He's taking a shot, almost 2 shots less a game. Okay, relax. I don't even care. Yeah, he's killing it. Love his game. He moves without the ball really well. Obviously shoots the ball really well. Just a really smart player overall. I mean, obviously his defense has been great. I think the Knicks kind of figured out against the T-Wolves and Anthony Edwards that he might not be able to pick up the other team's best ball handler if they're a quick guard. But luckily they have Quentin, put him in San Quentin, and also Deuce has been playing really well, and obviously always have Josh Hart, and then OG has been killing it against the bigger guys. And overall, I mean, I think he's almost been a defensive spark plug because. Or maybe I've just been noticing it more because it's kind of like, oh, you learn a new word and then the next day you hear it everywhere. But Dante has been hitting every pass that comes near him, getting a bunch of steals, been running in transition really well. I've just really liked what I've seen from the Knicks so far post RJ IQ trade. I saw IQ wrote an article in the Players Tribune, as kind of like a farewell to New York. So you'll love to see that. We'll definitely miss him. Like I said, IQ was my guy. Excuse me. Yeah. So like I was saying, the defense the last few games since the trade has been a lot better since that Pacers dropping 140 on the Knicks. They've held the T-Wolves to 106, the Bulls to 100, the 76ers to 92, the Wizards to 105, and the Trailblazers to 84. I just finished watching the Trailblazers game, and I'd like to talk about that a little bit. I was specifically because I was really happy that the Knicks were up about 20 going into halftime and then ended up winning 112-84. So they even tacked on some more points to that. Normally you see the Knicks and they'll have a big lead. The other team will come back and it's, a 50-50, sometimes less than that if the Knicks are going to win the game at the end. So just to hold on, to it against a team they should beat. They should beat the Blazers without DA, but it was really heartening to see them play like that. As I mentioned in the last episode, I believe, with the IQ RJ trade, I was worried about the bench. IQ was the bench spark plug, the flamethrower coming in, play 20 minutes a night, get you 20 points. But luckily, Deuce, Miles McBride, he's stepped up. I think he's been looking really good, making smart plays, shooting the ball really well. I actually pulled up his stats. So over the last 6 games, he's shot 55% from beyond the arc with 3.3 attempts a game. It's only averaging half a turnover a game, serving as the backup point guard to Jalen Brunson. And, I think he's done a very, very solid job. Honestly, I have nothing to complain about. And when you're shooting the ball at 55%, I mean, I got to show you some love. So, shout out to Deuce for his game as of late. I did want to mention that part of that trade, obviously, I think Malachi is injured or sick. Not sick. Sorry, illness. I don't want to say anything. I don't know what's going on with this. He's not playing right now. But Precious Achua, he's had kind of a tough time adjusting. He hasn't looked great, but give him time. Not going to jump on PA right now. Take a sip of the cough. That's some good, some homebrew cough. So, is there anything else I'll mention what the Knicks, I did want to say shout out to Dante DiVincenzo also for his 3-point percentage. My man is currently ranked 11th in the league for 3-point percentage. I also wanted to mention how insane the 3-point percentages in this league are. You have to get to the 54th person, and this is hilarious. This is really funny. So you get to the 54th person player ranked, 54th ranked player in 3-point percentage. That's how far you have to go to see the first person with a 3-point percentage under 40%. And it's Steph Curry. That's funny because, he is obviously ushered in this new era of the 3-ball, and it's it seems that they might not be the king of the 3 anymore, but yeah. So 53 players ranked 53 players 40% 3-point or higher. All right, sorry about that. I had to shut my door. But yeah, it's crazy. The 3-point shooting that's in the league this year. For example, last year, I know we've only played 35-ish games, but last year only 36 players shot 40% or higher. So what is that, like 19, 18? Yeah, it's pretty insane. Don't know why. I mean, I don't know if I'm trying to think of any rule, and there's been no major rule changes that would allow or that would make sense or that would cause that. Excuse me. But something I could do a deep dive on for sure. Yeah, I haven't been watching around the league as much this year. I've found that when you get out of school, you have a lot less time to just watch basketball and do nothing other than that. So, I've been having a hard time like balancing, the other interests I do have and, professional life and personal life aside from, my personal time. It's been an adjustment. I've watched every Knicks game, but that's not true. I think I might have missed one or two, but other than that, and I watched a few, non-Knicks games here and there, but for the most part, not like last year. Last year I watched like 30 Nuggets games, like 15 Pelicans games, probably like 10 Mavericks games, maybe like 15, 20 Lakers games, like a lot of Western Conference. So a little different this year. I think that is pretty much all I wanted to talk about for the Knicks. So just to briefly close it out, I wanted to mention again, I'm going to be starting an Intersections podcast, different than what you may think about the word intersection. With intersectionality, it's not necessarily about that, although I'm sure Gladys and I will want to cover something surrounding the idea of intersectionality at some point. But it'll be, like I said in the last episode, a project that combines art and sports, or fashion and sports and things like that. So intersections in that sense of the word. Just things that I find interesting and that she finds interesting, and the ways that we can connect those two things. That's been a big part of our relationship. Something we identified early on is that, she's really into architecture, but I'm really into skateboarding, and, just as one example, and how those two things can combine. And, skate spots are a big part of skateboarding, and the architecture that's within the world of skateboarding. That's been a big part of a relationship, and just something we've always kind of explored just for fun, like in our personal conversations. And we thought it would be an interesting topic for a podcast, so we're doing it. We're probably going to drop it sometime in February, or drop it. It's going to be an ongoing thing. We're probably going to start it in February. And then either you're going to be seeing a movie talk from me today or next week, but I plan on recording a movie talk very soon. And it sounds like very deep, but it'll probably be like a 10-minute video about a movie I find interesting that week, or a list I made on Letterboxd that I wanted to talk about, or just an idea I have about movies that I want to discuss. Anything. I want to use this channel more as like a space for myself to explore my interests, in a way that other people will find entertaining as well, I hope. And I've been getting really into movies the last like 2-3 years. So, I've been a big Letterboxd fiend. huge on the Letterboxd. Love it. And yeah, I mean that's just what I want to do, man. Just want to talk about stuff I like, and you can't stop me. And I hope you watch. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to mention. I believe that is it. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I know this is really short. Sorry. I'm still trying to get used to the whole like I'm doing this by myself thing. So I'm sorry if I may seem a little stiff at times, or or the episodes are very short because yeah, I'm not used to doing this, not used to steering the ship by myself, as they say. Yeah, but that'll be all, I think. You guys have any? No, nothing. Okay, you can't see it, but I got a big poster of Field of Dreams. Kevin Costner just going right there. That's my guy. Yeah, that'll be it for me from 91 North, 95 South. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you're enjoying the new format so far. Let me know in the comments. I don't know, questions, comments, critiques, whatever. Let me know some movies you might want me to talk about. Yeah, subscribe for sure. Subscribe. We'll keep this coming. Keep the train moving. This outro is far too long. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye. All right. Hello. I have no clue how to start this one. I barely know how to start 91 North, 95 South. So I'm here to talk about movies. That's a movie. That's a sick movie. You should watch that. Watch that movie. They have a crazy locker room scene. That movie's crazy. Some of the stuff in that movie is crazy. It's a good movie though. Yeah, I'm here to talk about movies. I'm here to talk today about a movie very different from that movie. It's not even a feature length film. It's a short film. We're starting it off different today. Today we're talking about Girl Blunt. This is a short film from the year 2023, directed by Clementine Narcisse. I really hope I'm getting that right. They, I believe, are a student filmmaker. I haven't done much research on them personally. Currently have directed two short films. They've written comments underneath them that make me assume they're a student film, or they're, a learning filmmaker. And honestly, like, this is better than like Wes Anderson's short films from this year. Like, if we're gonna be real, the dialogue is so real. I think clearly, like, this person has a clear sense of this aesthetic and this whole world that these people are in. I love how Gladys, my girlfriend, she mentioned how whenever the girls themselves are alone, there's like this pink tone to the movie, and then when they're in their room, it's like just pink. Um, and so I love that. Clementine Narcisse, in their previous short film as well. I think it's Now We Hold Hands or As We Hold Hands. Also like a pink hue, pink saturated, uh, scenes and all of that, throughout. I believe that whole, except for 2 or 3 scenes, pretty much all with pink. This so I haven't even talked about the movie. I just love the style of this. Sorry. Also learning how to talk about movies. But read the description. Girl Blunt. It is 2 young women decide to use their newly found drug dealing business to get revenge against a conniving man of their past. So Angel Quinn plays Imani Williams and Aisha Robinson plays Destiny. Let's see. I believe Angel is trying to get a boob job. So they're trying to get their drug dealing business off the ground. And it opens with a poorly shot, uh poorly shot like weed advertisement, where their number is like 1-888-888-888. It's just hilarious. I think Clementine says it best. Excuse me. Ba, ba, ba. Here we go. Sorry, it's right at the beginning. I thought it was at the end. They write, I wanted to make something showcasing black sisterhood while also being something cute for the summertime. Something the girls can get ready and party to. LOL. Something for the C word, C wordy stoner girlies that hate dudes with black fingernails. It's hilarious. It's exactly what I want from a short film. This is also something I wanted to touch on. It's fun. It has incredible music, great editing, really cool shots, fun dialogue, funny. I was cracking up. I actually rewatched it in the same day, with Gladys. I liked it so much. A clear, style, aesthetic, just filled with aesthetic. Just it's so awesome. I love it. Um, it's so good. I can't stop saying enough good things about this film. Um, I'm really, really, really excited to see what Clementine Narcisse does in the future. They wrote that their next film will be a horror film, where when you watch this film, there's a scene that that has like a dark, very, very dark humor to it. But it has like kind of a horror movie vibe. And so I'm really excited to see if it's kind of like a scary movie, kind of horror movie, like the movie's Scary Movie, where it's kind of like spoofing on it. Really excited to see. I mean, like I said, I think the director has, a clear sense of style, and like what they want to get across, um, what they're trying to communicate visually. I think they do a great job of that. I think they should, you know, it, really, really speak on this world, because they do it so well. Just all the little details, like her rolling up the girl blunt on the Twilight DVD. And it just makes me want to like pause every scene where they're showing the room and just look at all the little things, because the people in this just feel so real, and the world just feels so lived in for a short film, which is really impressive. And it's pretty much done all stylistically. Or I mean, it could have been done pretty much all stylistically. You obviously get a sense of them through this dialogue. And, if any of you have friends like this or have met people like that, like you can just hear like the dialogue being spit. It's very real. Even when I believe it's Amani is getting the blunt passed to them, and they're like, "Oh, thank you, Pookie," in the middle of what they're talking about. Like, that's just so real. So it's just great. Also the casting is incredible. I keep talking about the realness of this, but I feel like I've seen these two people, like these two friends before in real life. Like, they just feel like two people that would be friends in real life. So that was great. It's just really a great film. Really good time. Like I said, really great music. So it's just really fun. Like Clementine said, it's for something fun in the summertime, for, to get ready, pregame. It's a really great pregame film. Where everybody, can sit around for 11 minutes and have a great time. And before I talk for longer than this movie is, I'm just going to call it there. I'm sure there are things where I finish where I'm going to be like, I wish I said that. But I hope I did a good job explaining, what's great about this movie. And I hope it entices you to make you want to see this movie, because it's incredible. I'll put the link for it in the description. Please go check it out. I love it so much. Thank you, Letterboxd Year in Review, because you put me onto this. That's also a great year in review if you're interested in movies at all, and movies in the past year. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you want me to keep doing this. If you have any movies you'd like me to talk about, any kind of list ideas, whatever. It's going to be a pretty free-form little weekly video I do. So yeah, whatever you guys want me to cover, pretty much cover it, unless it's something I don't want to. I'm sure you guys have some good suggestions, some good recce's. Anyway, I was going to call it before 11 minutes, but we're, inching close to that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe.